We went to yard sales this week. Finally! Woo! We did it. So, and boy did we score. It was a big week. Oh my gosh, made the bins feel like nothing. So, we are going to tell you about it. We got helmets, we got bike, motorcycle, radio gear and stuff, and we're about to show you all about it. Helmets, motorcycle helmets. This is outside of our comfort zone. We don't know a lot about motorcycle helmets, but the guy who sold them to us pretended like he did, and he really talked us into it. So, let's start by saying we spent $50 for these helmets and these little communication things down here. We were a little bit apprehensive about that until we got home. And we found out helmets are not worth a lot. $20 each, maybe $25 each if we're really, really, really lucky. Anyway, $20 each for the helmets. But if you slide these little helmets out of the way and you look at this little box that says whatever it says, Cena. These are little wireless devices that go in your helmet, little earpieces that go in there. And yes, we see a condition issue there. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, these things go in your helmet. This thing glues into your helmet, or it sticks with Velcro actually. And you can talk to people while you're riding down the road on your motorcycle. You can talk to your buddy. You can also listen to music. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. And wow, are these expensive. We found out that if these were in really good shape, like really, really good shape, we might be able to get like 180 bucks out of them, maybe even 200.
Wowie.
Yeah, wowie, man, super wowie. But because we got these issues with the fuzzy stuff coming off, and we did test them a little bit, we got more testing to do, and they might sound like they're crackling a little, so maybe these speakers are no good. But even this part alone is worth $50 or $60 or somewhere around there. So two of those, we're going to make at least $100, $120 just off the electronics. Yay! And another 20 bucks maybe off the helmets, maybe not. A lot of these helmets for sale. I don't know if they're going to sell very easily, but anyway. So from $50 purchase. We don't usually spend that much money on individual purchases at yard sales. Purchases at yard sales, but this time we decided we would step out a little bit and spend more money. We have learned that if you're willing to spend more money, a lot of times you can make more money. And in this case, looks like we are going to do that. So, yay! So, that's it for the motorcycle stuff. Now we're going to do something else. This is what we're going to look at. This. So, as you know, we got to yard sales and the bins, wherever we go, and we try to find things to sell. We also try to find things we want, and sometimes they cross over a little. Yard sales are awesome. Oh my gosh, we missed it so much. We had so much fun out there today. We saw
so many nice people.
Great people. And here's the best part.
Everyone was resellers.
Yeah, almost everyone we talked to at the yard sales were resellers. And at different levels, some people were like really high class resellers. Some people were junk resellers. Some people were like us resellers. Some people, the only people we didn't really communicate a lot with were clothing resellers, because we are not clothing resellers. But man, they were great. We had advice, we had conversations, we learned things, they learned things, and we even passed out a lot of our super secret business cards so people could find our channel. So pretty cool. So Alex, what do you want to tell them about that we found just kind of interesting stuff?
Well,
little stuff.
We have micro SD to normal SD card converter.
We find those once in a while, and this time they cost almost nothing, so we picked them up. We can use them when we lose them, because we do tend to lose them sometimes. We can also put them in with a camera or something if we're trying to sell, little added bonus, little added value. And we got this also.
32 GB.
That we can use with some of these older cameras to sweeten the pot a little when we're trying to sell digital cameras. So that's good too. So we got those, and those were, all that stuff we just showed you was $1.
$1.
For all of it. And we probably could have got it for less, but we're like, it's $1. We're just going to go for $1. So what else you got?
I cherry picked through some Legos and got some.
Oh.
$2.
Here's a short story time. Alex took forever to go through those Legos. I had to chat the people up there for so long, I ran out of things to say. Finally, I had to say, Alex, we got to go. And we had half a bag. He was supposed to fill a whole bag for $4, but he got half a bag for
those.
$2. because we had to leave. Anyway, there's some minifigs in there. Might be worth something. Unique things might be worth something. We'll have to go through them. Always grab the minifigs. Always grab the minifigs if you see Legos. Some of them are worth a zillion. What you got?
So these are just little building blocks that I like to buy that you can like build stuff with.
They have a name that I can never remember.
They're called plus plus.
Plus plus. I can see why. They're two pluses put together. Plus plus. All right, so he found those. How much was that? Quarter or something? Wasn't much. $1.
Yeah, it was like 50 cents.
50 cents. That's good. So we got these. And if you guys have watched this channel much, especially in the yard sale times and the estate sale times, I like to pick up glass if I can get it cheap enough. These little guys, these little swans, they're not worth. Both of them together are going to comp out. I can probably sell them for $8 as a set. They're not expensive. They're not worth much. They cost $3, but I just like this stuff. It goes on the shelf of shame or the shelf of love or the shelf of shelf or the shelf of whatever, and they decorate our little room where we do our editing and stuff like that. So, cool. Got a couple of these things. Not worth much, not branded, but I like little glass figures. Speaking of glass, that's probably not worth anything. This was a quarter. Love yard sales. This was a quarter, and it has no chips at all. It also has no brand. It's really unique. It looks extremely handmade. It has a pontil mark where it got broke off. Don't know. Probably not worth much. Probably not any big brand name. I'm going to have to do some research. If it's not anything special, it might sell for $10, $12. I've got no comps on this, so you're not going to see those because no comps. Anyway, that's that. We got the glass. What we going to do next? I don't know. So that was a little stuff. This is getting into some bigger stuff, some better stuff, some electronic stuff. You guys know we like electronic stuff. He likes electronic stuff. I like electronic stuff. And so far, we've never plugged a single thing in where smoke rolled out. I think it's coming.
So far.
So far, so good. A lot of times they don't test good. Let's talk about that now. So what did we find? Electronics. This is the electronics section.
Very broad category.
Broad, very broad.
Keep it broad. What are these things?
Well, can I tell a story time just on myself?
Yeah, sure.
How dumb I might just be. Okay, here's what I thought these were. I thought these went on the top of like a Jeep, you know, or something, and then you were going out and driving around in the woods at night, and these would turn on, they'd be super bright, they'd shine at everybody. I was wrong. They are not, because when we plugged them in, we determined these are black lights, and
Purple.
it wouldn't make any sense to have black lights on top of your Jeep. I mean, unless you're trying to attract bugs or something.
I'd hope not.
Anyway, so these are black lights. I believe they're actually grow lights for like growing plants and stuff, I think. Anyway, we did look up some comps for them. These things, because there's no brand, we can't find a brand name on them anywhere, although they are really high quality. They feel really good. They're metal. They're great, but they're still only worth about, comp-wise that we could find, about $19 for the set. So we paid $5 for these, and we're gonna sell them for $19. Maybe I'll try and go for $20 just to see what happens, but it's a little pickup, but they're really nice, and if I needed a black light, if I was trying to grow some tomatoes in my closet, this would be perfect. But why would you grow tomatoes in your closet?
Yeah, we grow them out there.
Yeah, we grow them outside. That's why.
We did that one.
That's why we made the sun, or God made the sun. Somebody made the sun. Anyway, there they are. $20 for those ish. What else? Gosh, lots of stories today. Lots of stories. I hope you enjoy stories. And when I lean too much like this, my head goes right off. So I gotta remember not to lean up too much. All right, so this.
What the heck is this thing?
Speaking of resellers, were we talking about resellers?
No.
Oh, speaking of resellers, we were talking to, were you there? I don't know. He might not have been with me. I was talking to some lady and I was saying, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, she saw the little microphone we had on at the yard sale. She goes, you doing YouTube or something? And I said, yeah, we sell on eBay. And she said, oh, me too. I sell a lot of stuff. She said, what's your niche? What do you do? What do you like to sell? And I said, well, electronics is one thing. She goes, hey, I got something back in the garage. She comes back and grabs this. And I looked at it when she pulled it out. And I was like, what is that? I don't want that old crappy thing. I don't know what it is. But then I remembered, half the time when we buy stuff, we don't know what it is, which is part of the fun. We are not experts, but we're learning. This, turns out, is like a clock in, clock out device. It's got a card reader, and it's for either clocking in or gaining access to a locked room or something Still kind of guessing, but that's kind of how I see it. It's got the little intercom where you push a button and you can talk to somebody. There's a microphone right there. Anyway, comping these out. First off, she wanted $20. She sold it to us for $10 without flinching, which made me kind of go, uh-oh, maybe we screwed up. Turns out we did not screw up because Alex comped it right there on site. And I already forgot how much this thing's worth, but it's quite a bit. It is worth $35 if it's broken. If nothing works and we're selling it for parts, $35. That's very good, very cool. We spent $10, so we're gonna get $35 no matter what. What he said. And if it works, which it does, it seems like, I mean, we can't test it with multiples, but it seems like it works. Only problem is this little volume knob here, as old electronics will sometimes do. The pot's kind of dirty and it rattles when you turn it up and down. I sprayed some cleaner in there, some electronics cleaner. It fixed it, and then I waited a while and it wasn't fixed anymore, and then I tried it again. Every time I tried it, it would refix it and it would re-come back. So I'm gonna have to disclose that it rattles, I guess, which will drop the price a little. But anyway, I'm thinking if it was new and nice, we'd sell it for $69. But that's a comp, by the way. We looked at comps.
Tons of comps.
With that little issue, I'm just gonna probably sell it. What do you think, 40?
I'd say 40.
We'll list it for $40. And if it doesn't sell, we'll just drop it until it does, because we only paid $10. We'll get our money back. Something you might notice if you watch your other videos. It's a little different today because usually we are looking at, oh, we spent $10 at the bins, or we spent $15. Well, yard sales is a little different. We're already up to like $60, $70 just with what we've shown you that we spent to make money. So at the yard sales, you win big, sometimes you lose big, but you got to bet big. So anyway, I think we're going to win on that one.
Yeah.
So this thing is, I got brave. It says air quality monitor. I opened it up, I looked at it, and I don't even remember how to open it. Anyway, take my word for it. There's an air quality monitor in there. And we comped it out, and it comps at like $40, I think. Air quality monitor. The book of knowledge.
The book of knowledge.
Air quality monitor.
Of knowledge.
$40. So I see people selling this $40 open box. This is open box. It's never been used. The little thingy on the front that you peel off the screen is still on there. It's not all scratched up and tore up. Packaging's just got a little ding in there, like it crackled or something. Bad part is the cord that has never been unwrapped has a little bit of like a stain on it. Literally looks like somebody with makeup rubbed it on their face, and I can't get the stain off. So we'll see what we do, but we'll probably list it for $30, show that cord and say, hey, thing's never been used. And we might plug it in and test it too, just to be sure. $40, $30 out of $2. $2. You may have noticed that Alex hasn't been talking a whole lot, because these are the things that I found pretty much. We're about to show you the Alex mother load. So, well, look at that.
We got quite a bit of stuff.
Look at that. Look at that. Well, where do we even start?
Well, for one, this half is all Xbox stuff, and this half is all Wii stuff. RIP PlayStation.
And it was 3 separate purchases, right?
Yep, 3.
So, where do we start? Let's start with the little stuff. We got a lot of these.
No, wait, 4.
4, okay. Why? What was? Oh, he'll tell you
this?
as we go. Okay. Oh yeah, 4 separate things. 3 purchases and 1 sort of purchase.
We'll call it.
Purchase.
Purchase.
All right, so we got a lot of these little plastic things. Anybody who's ever had a Wii knows that they sold all these accessories to go with your Wii afterwards. We got a whole bunch of those. Interestingly enough, what we got was these Nerf branded things. That wasn't one. We got Nerf, and they're Nerf. They're not as painful as maybe this. Here, tell me if this hurts.
Ow.
We're gonna be able to sell the Nerf stuff for $15. And it was in a pile of, what would you say, one of your piles that was in?
That was in the when I bought the actual Wii console.
So it was a $15 pile with a Wii console and a bunch of cords that go with it, and 4 controllers and a controller charger. We'll show you some of that as we go, but $15. just the Nerf things are going to pay for most of that. I mean, by the time you deal with shipping and all that crap, maybe it'll be a little less, but pretty close. So, whoa, what a big win. Yard sales are where it's at. I'm telling you. This one, Alex, you should tell the story about this one. I wasn't there for this purchase, right?
Which one?
This one.
Yes, that one. So the mics today actually helped out quite a bit because several people just saw the mics and were like, oh, do you like do YouTube? One was even just like, what's your channel?
Yeah. And that opened doors, surprisingly. People say sometimes people get mad. We have never had that experience. Usually people say, oh, really? You do that? Well, let me show you what we got inside. And that happened to us sort of a couple times today.
Yeah. So they saw the mic and they were like, oh, do you do podcasting? And I'm like, oh, no, me and my dad do a YouTube channel. And I'm like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, we do reselling. And I said we like to do a lot of electronic stuff. And they said they had a Wii in the back.
And there it is.
And so they had this Wii games, bunch of controllers and other accessories.
Tons of controllers. And we haven't tested them yet, but they at least 2 of them turn on because the lights come on when you push buttons. Here, see? I don't know. See? Lights flash when you push buttons, so that's good. So yeah, we got all that stuff. Maybe we should do it rapid fire. You want to do rapid fire what we got?
Yeah. Disappointingly, they said that the disc reader did not read. Hopefully that's not true. But it was all $15.
$15, and I actually checked this out. If the disc won't read, the Wii itself's only worth $10, but when you bundle it with all this other stuff, we can still get all this up to about $45 from a $15 expense, and that is not counting the games, which we will get to in a minute. The games, surprisingly good.
Yes.
Wii games even.
So yeah, we can rapid fire this.
Yeah, okay, so we got Wiimote.
Another Wiimote. Nunchuck.
Special Energizer charger for 2 of the Wiimotes.
More special backs for that charger.
Yeah.
Sensor bar. Motion Plus. Jackets. All the necessary.
Fancy.
Not that one.
Whoa, not that one. We're not going to talk about that one. No.
You don't want to.
We're going to do the video games last, I think, or last with all this stuff anyway.
Stands and Wii.
Disc might not work. We'll find out. Sometimes people are wrong. That's an interesting thing about that. You already said that.
Yeah. The stuff's all from different bundles.
Different bundles. Okay, just some different bundle. Okay. So that's it. That was that whole bundle for $15, and we're going to sell. We can use it to bundle with other stuff. We don't have to give all the Wiimotes away with this. We'll bundle them with another one, which will make more money. Wiis are not what they used to be, but they're still selling. People still like them. People still like the games. We're going to do the games after we talk about all this crap. So
that bundle.
Stuff. High quality stuff, not crap.
The bundle included the Nerf stuff, by the way. I mean the Nerf high quality crap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Quality crap?
Yeah, you heard me.
We deal in high quality crap.
This next bundle has...
Well, you want to do this first?
Fine. This was the first thing we bought at the sales. We got green nunchuck jacket. Yes, that's what it's called.
I don't know if it shows up on camera.
Not
this
nunchuck.
is an
I'm kind of
awesome
dumb.
color. Yeah, it's a nunchuck. Yeah, nunchuck. Yeah, that's it.
Red Wiimote.
Wiimote cover.
Red nunchuck.
Red Wiimote.
Nunchuck. Cord. Not this one. Cord.
Yeah, it plugs into the TV cord, and it's got a special adapter.
Cord.
Power.
And the cool black sensor bar.
Quick story. Story time.
Story time.
So we're going through this thing. There's a whole bag of cords and junk and stuff, and Alex is going through it and picking out the stuff that he wants. And he picks that out, and I lean over to him and I go, don't we have enough of those? I think we can make an array that we could use for something. You know, we got so many of them. There's another one here. Here's one right here. We just keep getting them. And he goes, no, that is.
The black one's cool.
The black ones are cool. So
also, the black Wii's, the actual console, are like $1 bajillion.
Yeah. We had 2 different people today say, well, we got some video game stuff inside, but we don't want to sell it right now. Or one guy's like, I really want to sell it, but my wife won't give it up. He said yes and yes.
Yeah, he's that's not all he said. NES, SNES, N64, PS1, DS, 3DS.
Are you doing the Forrest Gump thing again?
No.
Okay. Whew, thank goodness, because I don't want to.
Anyway, that
Okay.
also included this Xbox 360 Connect. Boo!
What? Why are you booing Xbox 360 Connect?
Because when we used the Xbox 360 Connect, it always like sucked.
Well, that's
And
just...
everything's falling apart.
All right, so what else we got? You got this whole Xbox pile of Xboxiness.
Well, this is another bundle we got, which contained a heck ton of OG Xbox stuff.
Yeah, it was
which we've never bought before, to my knowledge.
Don't think so.
So we got black controller with missing covers, blue controller with one messed up cover, cord.
I could have sworn I wrote that down, but I guess not.
Cord. And a bunch of random Xbox games and this random PC game that he threw in. Because, yeah.
So, well, we'll talk about those in a minute, too. Games are an interesting thing today. We'll talk about when we get to them. Anyway, these Xbox controllers, these originals, I could have sworn I wrote it down, but I can't find it. But I think we're going to sell them as a set for maybe $20.
Yeah, because they're kind of messed up.
Yeah, if they were in really new shape, they'd probably sell for $20 a piece, or at least 15. This one's missing the rubber. The other one, the rubber's pretty rotten looking. I'm sure the controller works fine, but you know, we'll still sell them for something. And now for the funnest little find of all. Funnest, the most fun, the most funnest, the funnest, mostest of the fun.
Xbox One. Am I right or am I right?
Am I right? You're right.
I'm right.
You're right.
You're not going to believe how much this costs.
This is...
And we actually bought it for some reason.
Yeah, we actually bought it.
It was a whopping $0 and 0 cents.
$0. Zero. It said free. We walk up and it said free. And it wasn't even that early.
Yeah, like we were late.
Yeah, it was like the second community sale we went to, I think.
It was.
And it was just sitting there and said free. And she said...
I don't know if it works.
Said, I don't know
even if it doesn't
or not.
work, you can get like 35 cents.
I don't know. Let's see if I comped that one. I don't know. I did a bad job comping because I had a headache. I admit it. I had a headache and I was slow on the comping this time. So, OG Xbox. Oh, the controllers were $14 a piece. I found that. OG Xbox 1540, which is what that is. It's an Xbox One. Console only would be $50 if it works. If we bundle it with a bunch of this crap, we can probably high quality crap. We can comp it for, we can probably sell it for like maybe $70, $80, $90. There's a lot of options there. Parts only, they sell for about $20. So when, you know that if you pay $0 for something and you sell it for $20 and you do the math, that is infinite profit. So we got infinite profit on this thing. If we sell it for a nickel, still infinite profit. So we did good. I think. We haven't tested it yet because testing is a little weakness of ours. Sometimes it takes us a while.
I'm lazy. Yeah, that's it. I'm just lazy.
It's all his fault. All right. So what else do we... Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. We were going to do video games.
Move these cords.
Video games. Okay. When I look at video games and we buy stacks of video games, we often look at them and go, that looks like it's not worth anything. That looks like it's not worth anything. Blah, 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 blah. And we start going through them and we find out that, well, we often don't find out because we often just pass them by. Okay. This PC game, this might take a minute.
It's probably worth nothing.
It is worth, the last one, the comp that I could find, I found multiples. The most normal comp I could find was for $28 free shipping. These things cost about $4 or $5 to ship, maybe even less if you're lucky. So $20 at least, maybe $23 for a PC game. How about that? Who always says, I don't even want to look at PC games? Who says that?
I don't know. Who does say that? Who could buy?
Says, PC games. So that one's $20. That's good. Black. Xbox Black. Let's see.
Yellow
Xbox
cover.
Black, $13, which is just kind of your meat and potatoes kind of video game. So that's not horrible. Counter-Strike.
It's a popular one.
That one comps at $13. We're going to probably list it for 10, so that's another meat and potatoes kind of thing.
Euro 2004 Portugal. Everyone's favorite. The classic.
And that one, okay. I got to say, that's not a winner. Okay. Comps for like $7.50 free shipping. So, we'll probably bundle that with something else. That's why I wrote bundle right here. See? Right here, I wrote bundle in the book of knowledge right there. Okay.
Rainbow 63.
Rainbow 63. So it's Rainbow 6. 3. Confused me. That one is like one of the most common games on the planet. It's kind of like buying a Beanie Baby. It's not worth anything because everybody bought them. So anyway, $3.
We found Beanie Babies today.
$3. That one will bundle with something. Oh yeah, we did. You'll see them in our... Oh, we should tell you. This is our haul video for a yard sale video that you should see on this channel probably before this video. So if you want to see us in action finding some of this stuff, make sure you go watch the yard sale video. It is, I'll tell you, it is like a Schwarzenegger movie. It is high action, high octane, crazy stuff.
Not really. It's kind of just walking and talking.
And looking at stuff. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger would do if he was a reseller.
Yep.
If I could do a voice, this would be the time, but I can't do it.
Get to the chopper.
We did the same one.
Anyway, FIFA 06 or something. I don't know.
What is that one?
FIFA 06.
FIFA 06. Okay. FIFA 06, another crapper. High quality.
Get out.
$3. Well, I didn't think it deserved that. Somebody worked hard to make that. And at the time, the reason it's so expensive is because it was a very popular game and they sold a lot of them. Okay, so let's go to the next batch here. Let's see. Wii games. Okay, we are usually of the mind that Wii games are not going to be that good. We usually say, oh, crap.
Big Brain Academy Wii degree. I played this game. I was very bad at it. I didn't like this game anyway.
Yep, not worth anything.
AMF Bowling Busters. It even comes with its own little seam in the... whatever the heck it's called. I don't know.
Well, that one's worth $2.
We played this game. We sucked at it.
This is one of those, and let me just get on my reseller high horse for just a moment. Did you hear the high horse? Yeah. Okay. This game is selling for $2. Okay. And it's potentially, I'm just going to say, I'm not sure if this game for sure, but probably. But I find a lot of times there will be games for sale that are selling free shipping for less than I can ship them. If anybody can explain to me how that works, I would love to hear it. They're like, $2.50, free shipping. Okay, it costs like $4 or $5 to ship it. How does this work? How does this work? The only thing I can think of is a lot of times these are charities, and I think maybe they get special deals on shipping, or maybe they just do this loss leader thing where like, well, it's better just get rid of it one way or the other, and that nudges everybody. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. I don't know. But anyway, video games. Books are the same way. It's hard to find books to make money on because of that stuff. All right, what we got? ABBA?
A backwards B, B-A. You can dance.
All right, wait a minute.
Even sealed.
Wait, seriously. Everybody out there, just as soon as we said ABBA went, Dancing Queen. That's the first thing that popped into your head. There's no way it could have been better. Or Take a Chance. Take a Chance on Me. One of those two things happened.
I feel like I'm missing out on a joke here.
It happens to me every time I hear the word ABBA. You can dance, you can sing, having the time. Okay. Anyway.
What?
He's not old, so he doesn't know.
No, what are you talking about? I'm like 70.
70s, Benjamin Button. He also doesn't get that joke. All right, so there we go. What'd I say? Dancing Queen, ABBA, $6. That one's going to go in a bundle with something. That's another one of those. We Play.
This game's peak, by the way. You should buy it.
We Play, $4. Okay, so these kind of went through normal Wii expectations, right? And then came these two.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which one is which?
Well, this one is Wii Sports Resort, and this one is Wii Sports...
Not Resort. Both of them, each of them, is going to resell for 25 bucks each. The one in the cardboard package that came with the dang consoles is going to sell for 25 bucks. So, wowie, kawowie. I know it's his line, but I took it.
Just saying, we plays better. Need to establish that.
So, we're all entitled to our opinions, correct?
No, I'm entitled to the fact.
He is my kid. There's no doubt about that. All right, so all that was yard sales. Got to tell you, yard sales are so much fun. We meet so many people. It wouldn't matter if we bought anything. That's not true. We want to buy stuff. But, man, we met some good people. Yeah. Had a good time talking to people.
We didn't realize how much we missed yard sailing until we went yard sailing again.
One thing I've got to say, the kids that sell the candy bars and lemonade and cookies and all that kind of stuff, love it, because I get to say this. I get to say, well, I got to buy a cookie. It's for charity. It's for the kids. And then I get to eat a cookie. So I got a candy bar this time. It's awesome. Everything you see here is going to be, almost all of it, you're going to get to see us pick up at the yard sales if you look at our yard sale video. So that's good. So now he's going to do a drum roll for important reasons. To start with, we spent a grand total of $94 on all this stuff you saw in potential sales. Adding all the stuff up we just saw, thinking semi-conservative, trying to go down the middle, $512.
The book of knowledge.
$512 right there. Book of knowledge. $512 is what we're hoping to make on this. All we have to do is test it. And test it. Clean it, which, by the way, I already did most of it. And sell it, list it, sell it, package it. Profit. That said, I'd like to thank y'all for stopping by. We'll see you next time. And remember, at the yard sales.
Yard sales.
Go again. Always look up. Always look down. Always look all around. And you will find good stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go play Peak. We play.